Bam. So this right here is for like the loyal supporters of Cuban Links, Fat Joe, Terror Squad, Tony Sunshine, and the whole shabam, right? We're gonna get into that today. We're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna tell you exactly what Tony Sunshine has been telling me because I have been speaking with Tony Sunshine and Cuban Links. So it's been a crazy experience. I had the opportunity to talk to both of them, and it's kind of weird because I said it before on the Lockout, which is my other platform where I be on from time to time. Well, a lot. There's content there on the daily basis, and we live every day at 3:30 p.m. and at 8:30 p.m. Boom. With that being said, Cuban is hitting me. Anybody that knows Cuban Links knows that he's funny, or he tends to clown around a lot and make a joke out of things, right? And I guess it's like a good thing to do, to laugh at things that may be going on in your life. So Cuban finds a lot of refuge in laughing matters over. And I think that some of these matters are actually super serious, but it's not a bad thing when you could just laugh about it, but know that it's serious or that it can get super serious, right? And I think that he's noticed firsthand that, hey, things could get really, really serious around here. Respectfully, he got cut. With that being said, some people feel that this is a beef that's been ongoing for a little too long. And in previous interviews, Fat Joe himself has stated, like, bro, this is 30 years ago, or what have you. And Fat Joe is not the only one that feels that way. In fact, Tony Sunshine happens to feel apparently exactly the same way. Tony is in a good state of mind thinking, and as far as like I'm elevated, I grew. And I just finished talking to Tony right now for over 2 to 3 hours on the phone, bro. And this has been going on. Like, we'll talk today, we won't talk tomorrow, but the next day we'll talk, and it'll be 2 hours plus. Tony is not into social media, and one would be like, but I seen him talking and stuff, right? So have I here and there. But these are people that I know and that I've been around, like in real time, right? So Tony, I've been around more than Cuban. I know that Cuban, some may think, or some other certain clowns in the comment section, like, oh, bro, but Cuban said he didn't know you. He wasn't sure where we had met. He's getting older. His mind is playing tricks on him. Right? So when we finally spoke and he gathered his thoughts, he's like, holy snap, that's you? Yeah, this is me, bro. And I'm back to get you. Nah, but listen, in all serious notes, when I speak to Tony, he happened to still speak highly of Cuban Links to the extent of not highly where, yo, bro, he's the best rapper in the world, but may God bless him. May God give him everything he wants. I want him to be wealthy. I want him to make it. I want him to prosper because at one point or another, we were brothers, or inseparable. That's kind of touching. And if you can't get nothing from that, like a good thing, then it's sad and it says a lot about you as an individual. I would think. But then again, that's just me. Let's see what we get out of this right here, right? So that wasn't supposed to happen. But when we get to certain places in our life, we start thinking different. So when we start thinking different, apparently we start doing different. Tony Sunshine spends most of his day working out, trying to work on new music and things of that nature. So when the social media thing comes into play and he has to see it or people send it to him and what have you, it takes a toll on a person to a point where someone could really get hurt out of this whole thing, right? And he's not sending messages with me. Another guy would have been like, bro, tell him this, or I don't want to say nothing. I don't want to talk. But what he does enforced to me every time that we do talk is that he never try to stop nobody's money. People hit him up, yo, do you know how can I get in contact with Cuban? Um, or could you tell Cuban I'm trying to do this? Listen, I don't talk to him, but this is how you could probably reach him. I don't know, but never like don't record with that dude. He's no good. And I think that that says a lot about an individual that could say that, right? Like if I don't know where you are, could you find this person? Look, I don't talk to that dude. To me, he's a Maury. But this is how you could probably find them. I don't know. Leave in the comment section. Let's see if you could tell the truth. Because as I always say, a lot of us have a problem with doing so. We can't tell truth or be biased in a situation and be like, that is thorough if he does do that. Even I'm saying if he does do that. I'm just taking his word because I got a bigger friendship with him than with Cuban. Although I have been talking to Cuban almost on the daily basis, whether it's a message or two or a little conversation, we talk more than we would normally have, right? And all that is coming. Interviews, people popping out, all that is coming. Just stay tuned. Let me know if you would like to see more of that or hear more on what's going on. Certain things I could tell you, certain things I can't. Let me know what you would like to know. Tony Sunshine is in good spirits, got a lot of music coming out. He's not saying he's not open to responding in music, but certain things you just got to be grown about and be careful what's being done because it could lead to other things that is unnecessary. That's all this being said, but at the same time, he sends a message of God bless all of y'all. Even the haters, he loves you. He sees what's going on. He's disgusted. I'm in no way throwing at Cuban links. I'm just saying that these are two people that at one point or another has some type of love for each other, but certain things can never be patched up. I don't see that happening. Some people go over the limit with things. Like, do you ever see Fat Joe forgiving Cuban links? Do you? As a human being, do you think that Fat Joe would ever forgive Cuban links and be like, yo, come on, come back home. You TS again. Like it happened with Tony? I don't know. Leave in the comment section if you think that could happen again. Or should it happen? But technically, that's basically it. I wanted to come out and let you guys know that. And let me know if you would like to see some more music reactions because we get into that. So Tony Sunshine says he still wishes Cuban Links the best. We waiting on Cuban Links to pop out and do this little interview. If he does, he does. And if he don't, he don't. Have we spoken about it to do it? Yes, we have. Here's the thing. Cuban thinks who he is. I think who I am. Tony Sunshine thinks who he is. Fat Joe thinks who he is. Everybody has their own way of being. There's a lot of alpha males in the building, but you already know what it is. Latinos, stand up. Let's get it. Love all people, no matter who you are. Black, white, Asian. We love you. Hashtag love all people. Facts. This is not a Latino thing. This is we all. The people, the children of the Almighty Father. You already know what it is. Golden culture with a K.